Hi there and welcome to this section. In this section I'd like to go through a little bit about the metabolism and explain to you some of the common misconceptions that we hear about metabolism. So the 5 common myths about metabolism are as follows. Number 1, it's all about burning calories. Number 2, skipping meals slows your metabolism. 3, everything you eat at night turns into fat. Number 4, skinny people have faster metabolisms. And number 5, you have no control over your metabolism. So let's go with the first of those myths, which is metabolism is all about burning calories and breaking things down. Well, many of us understand that our metabolism is about how quickly we burn calories. However, this is only half the story. Yes, it is true, we need to release energy in the form of calories, and this process is called catabolism. I mentioned this in one of the other sections when I briefly talked about catabolism and anabolism. However, as I reiterated before, it's just as important that we have the right balance with anabolism. This is how the body stores energy for later use, including carbohydrates and fats. If there is too much catabolism, which is usually involved with a lot of stress, then the thyroid gland will slow down cellular metabolism. It's a little bit like turning down the thermostat in your house because it's too hot. A properly functioning adaptable metabolism is a delicate balance of both anabolism and catabolism, building and breaking down. Okay, the second myth I'd like to discuss is skipping a meal slows down your metabolism. Well, what we're told is that anyone looking to drop a few pounds better be grazing on frequent meals and snacks throughout the day, right? Well, in fact, how frequently someone eats has little to do with the speed of their metabolism. Eating every 4 hours is popular because eating frequently, for many, helps them to keep a lid on both stomach hunger as well as cravings, and that in turn allows for better portion and choice control. However, for the rest of us, the most important factors to consider are the quantity and the quality of the food that we consume. Whether you eat 2,000 calories in one sitting, as like the warrior intermittent fasting style, or spread it out throughout the day, it still has a similar effect. Myth number 3. Everything eaten late at night turns into fat. Another myth is that we are told to avoid eating late at night. While it may be easy to think our bodies has an internal clock set to store anything eaten after 8 p.m. as fat, is not quite as simple as that. Instead of focusing on time of consumption, more attention should be placed on what and how much we're eating. For example, the time of day you fill your car with gas, petrol, isn't going to impact on how far you'll go on that tank. Provided you're eating high quality food in the right portions, most individuals won't notice a difference between eating at night versus earlier in the day. Myth number 4. Skinny individuals have a higher metabolism. Some skinny folks appear to eat whatever they want with seemingly no consequences, and some others can look at a piece of cake and put on 3 pounds. Surely they have a faster metabolism than the average Joe, right? Not so fast. Metabolism actually has quite a bit to do with body size, but not in the way you may think. Skinny individuals have slower resting metabolisms because of, there's less of them to burn while at rest. As a result, larger individuals usually have a higher metabolism because there are, more of them. What plays an important key role here is muscle. Comparing two individuals of similar weight, the person with the large amount of muscle will generally have a faster metabolism. This is why weight-resistant training is an important factor if you want to have a more efficient metabolism. So, what I would suggest that you do is, if you go to your local gym, have a word with your PT instructor to find out what program of weight resistance training is best for you, so therefore you can fit that in with the intermittent fasting lifestyle that you choose. The fifth myth is you have no control over your metabolism. Unfortunately, when faced with unwanted weight, it's so easy to blame it on your metabolism. I can't do this because I've just got a naturally slow metabolism. Well, however, it turns out that individuals have more control over their metabolism than previously thought. Body composition has a huge effect on how quickly someone's body burns calories. But what's just as important is about the amount of rest that you get each night. Not only does this affect your mood, but it also can affect your metabolism the following day. Researchers have found that sleep-deprived individuals have a decreased ability to manage blood sugar levels efficiently, and also may find themselves hungrier, particularly for high carbohydrate foods, which are more than likely to turn into fat. So, make sure you're sleeping enough for a healthier metabolism. What I'd just like to finish on here is just to mention that there is no magic pill to fix all health problems. And unfortunately, the dieting industry promotes various calorie restrictive diets as the only way to lose weight and be healthy. And that if you aren't successful with it, then it was down to your lack of willpower that stopped you being successful. But perhaps the information and the advice you're being given isn't correct. Because nutritional science paints a very different picture to what we're told in the mainstream media. Actually, our bodies sees dieting or calorie restrictive diets as a stressor to the body and will actually produce certain hormones to make sure that we use fewer calories and slow down your metabolic rate. This is an innate mechanism, meaning that your body will automatically do this over a period of time. So that really explains why so many calorie restrictive diets fail over the long term. In fact, a startling 95% of all dieters will regain the weight they lost within 1 to 5 years. And this has been happening for decades. So what I would suggest to you is to make sure that you're eating the right quality and quantity of foods, choose the right intermittent fasting lifestyle that suits you, and make sure you get the right amount of weight resistant training along with some cardio. And if you put all that together, you'll have the perfect program for yourself. Thank you.